Hi guys, my name is Roger, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to dive deeper into the sampler of the MV. Because the sampler of an MV is amazing. You can sample very easy, you can create loops and you can sync it to the BPM of your track. But it can do so much more. So I'm going to dive deeper and I made something to show you. So in this video I'm going to talk about the LFO and how you can use it with a filter, the amplifier, and with pen, how you can set the rate and sync the LFO to your track, how to create delay, well, create not, but it's not an effect delay, but when it starts with the LFO. And I'm going to show you something with SMT and the LFO plus and minus and how it affects the pen and also the alternate. Very cool, and let's start right now. And I'm going to use this loop what you're hearing right now, because let's assume that this loop is a part of a track and I want to have it I want to have effects over this loop, for example to create a break or a build up, and I will show you how it works. And first we are going to sample this loop. Let me press stop. And now I'm going to prepare the sampler. I will put the volume a little up. I go to sampling. And as you can see, it's on R bus now. Let me give it a try. Yeah, this is the right volume. Okay. I will take down my microphone, not to sample it, but first this is important, because the start trigger needs to be on play and the stop trigger needs to be on beat. You see over here 32. Why 32? Well, the following. The loop is 8 measures. 8 measures times 4, because every measure has 4 beats, is 32. So this means that when I hit play, the MV starts recording. Then, after 32 beats, it will stop. Then that sample has the same BPM as what you hear right now, 127. So I don't have to use it as an audio phrase, I can use it as a sample for an instrument, for a patch. I will show you how it works. So, first I take down the microphone. No, you know what? I'm going to hit start. Yes, hit start. And now it's waiting for play. Now we'll turn down the mic. Okay, here I am. I will stop the loop. And you can see the sample now. I will do a preview. So you hear the complete loop, the complete sample. Okay. I will normalize it again. And now I do a quick assign. And I do a quick assign to a patch. So not to an audio phrase, because I'm going to stay in the 127 BPM. So there's no need at all to create an audio phrase. And let me put it over here on A0, new patch. I do execute. And now we hear some feedback. So I will turn this, I will switch this to optical. So the feedback is gone. Okay. Now we'll create a MIDI track. In this case with output assigned 3, because over there is the sample. I do execute, and if I hit A0 on my keyboard, we hear the sample. Okay. So now we're going to play, we're going to adjust this sample I hit instruments and I go to patch edit. So we're now in patch edit. This is the overall patch information, and we are now going to adjust partial edit because that sample is a part of the total patch. So we're now in the partial edit of that sample. And what I said before is I'm going to create an LFO. We go to LFO and we see some things over here: waveform, rate, detune, delay time, pitch, filter, amplifier, pen. Okay. Before the filter can have any effect with the LFO, I have to turn on the filter over here, because the filter is now off, but I can switch it to LPF. You don't hear any difference, but later on you will hear the difference in the sample of the LFO. Or you can BPF it, or HPF it. Okay, but in this case I leave it on LPF. I go to LFO, and if I now change the filter over here, look what happens. The filter is having effect like a sine. So I can change the waveform, and I will switch waveforms and listen to this. So you hear the difference. Now the rate over here, very important. The rate is how quick it goes. And over here, if you scroll a little further or use the value dial, you see over here some notes. So now it's synced to the BPM of your track. You hear? And now check out what's happening when I also use the amplifier. Let's change the filter. Okay, so I already showed you some things about some features how to change the sample. Okay, let me take this all down. So I will remove this, and I'm going to copy this sample to another pad. So I do 1 clipboard, now clipboard 2, and now it's already on 2 also, and I want to have it on 3 also, and on 4. Okay, so now I have 4 pads with the same sample. So I can now adjust, for example, sample number 2. And now I want to have the amplifier over pad number 3. And let's use pen for pad number 4. But listen to this. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. And I'm changing the pen do I have to change it over here? No. Also not. I will show you how it works. I didn't know that, but I found out how it works, and I was flabbergasted. Okay, so let's say plus 63, and now we have to go to SMT, and we see in SMT, we see the sample. Pen is C, and if we change this to LFO minus, for example, or plus, doesn't matter, in this case minus, now it goes from left to right, synced on the BPM of the track. LFO plus. How cool is that? So, okay, sample edit, I make it a loop. Over here, forward. Okay, so I already got 4 different kind of samples with one sample. The normal one, the filter one, the amplifier, and let me copy this one to number 5. So I'll take that. I will erase this one. And now 5 is this. This is cool. Another waveform. Let's see what happens with square. Okay, I set delay time. You can set the delay time, because if you want to have it first normal, then you say, for example, 64. So it comes in later now. Or 80. How cool. So I'm still not using effects. This is, oh, the dogs are barking. This is still no using effects. This is only using the internal sampler. With LFO. And all is based on this original part with which I've created with the MV. Do you know what I mean? Do you know? This is just so cool. And I'm using now this kind of music, but you can use other kinds of music. If you put here on the background other tracks, sounds awesome, 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 for sure, awesome. Okay, the original one. We're going to adjust the original one also. I copy it to the clipboard. No. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. So this is LFO. Pitch, yeah, I haven't showed pitch. Pitch is nice, but it doesn't work very cool with beats, in my opinion. But okay, let me show you also over here the filter amplifier. We go to filter over here, and I'm going to play with this. Check this out. With the envelope. Do you hear how it comes? So you can use this kind of samples for building up. So if you adjust just the time, I don't use any knobs. It's just the same sample. Oh, this one is not looped. Okay, nice. Let me loop them all. And we're still not there. Still rising up. Okay, I will make it shorter. It's just playing. I'm not talking anymore because I'm just playing with it. Okay, stop. You can also use this for the pitch. But the other way around. Wax that did a video on this. Okay. This is the problem. I'm oh, like always, I'm drifting away. Cool. Most important thing. Okay, I'm wrapping up. Most important thing is what that I wanted to show you, that you can change your samples with the sampler of the MV. Not just looping, not just sampling, but also creating LFOs, effects, filters, stereo panning. Stereo panning. Alternate. I did not show you alternate. Alternate means that it goes with every hit, it goes from left to right. You notice? Awesome. So now you can create a track, a MIDI track. It's on this one, and I do a step recording. Step recording, duration 100, velocity 127, maximum velocity. I say first this one, and it's very short. I can do tie, or I can adjust. No, better to a back step, then as long as possible. This one, 1, 2. So 5. Let's do 5. No, 5 not possible because it's 8 measures in this case. Okay. I will solo this one and let's see what happens. It should be good. What do we notice? That I forgot to do, in this case, a tie. So this one, tie. This one, tie. So it's now already filled. Let me change this to 16 then. Then step recording. Tie. Tie. Okay. Let's take a listen. So you will now only hear the samples. I had to use another tie, of course. So now the other tracks are playing by the synthesizers. Cool. So my advice is play with it, play with it. That's the most important thing. You can't ruin things. No. Just play with it. And it will be nice. Also for hip-hop or whatever kind of music. If you use this sampler and use these features, you will be surprised. Totally. Okay guys, I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you because I talk too much. Thank you for watching. We see each other next time. Bye bye.